Hi, I'm Annabelle Bulk from Falcon Road Wines here in Central Otago and I'm 29 years old. I studied viticulture up in Marlborough through NMIT and Lincoln, and I got into viticulture through horticulture in Dunedin and just a general love of being outdoors and working with plants. I've worked for the past 6 years at Falcon Road here, working up through supervisor positions, and now am the assistant viticulturist. I love viticulture because I love working with the vines. They're so resilient, but they also have this ability to produce grapes that we can turn into wine that really tell a story about the area they come from. My goals for the future are to help produce some of the best fruit here in Central Otago and continue to manage some of the best vineyards, and then to also help teach and mentor other potential young vits coming up through the ranks. I'm proud to represent Central Otago because of the hugely strong support group we've got here, the sense of camaraderie and everybody getting in behind me to head away to the Nationals is phenomenal. I've gained so much from entering the Young Vit competition, all the experience and wealth of knowledge that can be shared, but also the networking with sponsors, and my eyes have been open to what is out there and what can be done.
Hello, I'm Ben Richards from Indivin in Marlborough and I'm 23 years old. I studied up at EIT up in Hawke's Bay doing a double degree in viticulture and winemaking. And how did I get into the industry and into viticulture? It was kind of my passion for sciences and hospitality and travel brought together. Whilst I was studying up in Hawke's Bay, I was working for Indivin a couple of days a week and then got the opportunity to move down to Marlborough in a better position. I love viticulture because every season's different and the challenges are always changing, and so you're always got to kind of be on your toes and always thinking about new ideas and techniques that can make the job better. I'm proud to represent Marlborough because we are the biggest growing region in New Zealand and we do produce some pretty amazing wines, and there is a lot of talent in Marlborough, so I guess I'm lucky to be representing Marlborough. Entering the Young Vit competition, I've definitely gained a lot more confidence in myself and meeting the people that you're always going to have contacts with.
Hello, I'm Jake Drongle. I'm 25 years old. I work in the Bayer Islands at the landing, and I also have my own label called 144 Islands. I had a job through a high school work placement at Marsden Estate at the age of 14, which quickly evolved into a part-time job and then a full-time passion. And after studying commerce and working overseas for a while, I returned back to the Bay of Islands, and I've been working and learning as I've been there for the past 4 years. As viticulturists and as winemakers, we have control over our final product and we have an ability to make a statement with what we're producing. So that's what I really love about what we do. My goals for the future would be to help Bay of Islands become recognised as a genuine producer of quality wine. I'm really proud to be representing Northland and the Bay of Islands. I think I'm the first young viticulturist from Northland, which is a real honour. Also because I have such a firm belief in the potential of the place and a love for the land and a love for the people. So the Young Vit was a really great way for me to measure myself against other like-minded people, and was great for personal development. Yeah, I've made a lot of friends.
Hello, I'm Jono Hunt from Delegates Crownthorpe Vineyard in the Hawke's Bay, and I'm 29 years old. I studied at EIT in the Hawke's Bay, did the graduate diploma in viticulture. I started part-time with Delegate halfway through my course, and after I finished they took me on full-time as a vineyard operator. To date I've been doing vineyard operations, supervision and tech work. I love viticulture because it's just so complex and amazing. In the future I hope to one day have my own vineyard, and also having an English degree I hope to be able to author a few viticultural books. I'm proud to represent Hawke's Bay because I think it's different from most New Zealand wine regions. We just grow such a variety of grapes and wine styles and we do them so well. This is my 3rd year in doing the Hawke's Bay regional competition, and just every year I learn so many new things and just have a great time doing it.
Hi, I'm Scott Lansley from Tikaranga Vineyards in Martinborough. I'm representing the Wairarapa and I'm 29 years old. I'm currently studying at EIT in Hawke's Bay by distance. From 2011 till last year I worked at Craigie Range in Martinborough, and currently with Foley Family Wines in Martinborough as well. I love viticulture because of the range of challenges and the attention to detail that you can put into your work. I love the outdoors, working in the outdoors, sure beats working in the office behind a computer. My goals for the future are to one day own a small family-run vineyard. I'm proud to represent Wairarapa because I think we're the best region in New Zealand, producing some great Pinots and really pushing some creative boundaries. I've gained a lot from entering the Young Vit competition. I've made some really close friends and really improved my networking.
Hi, my name's Zoe, I'm 24, I'm from the North Canterbury region. I studied at Lincoln and then did my last semester at NMIT so that I could do a vintage at the same time. After uni I worked in Central Otago for 2 years at Peregrine and Felton Road. I went away to do a vintage in Oregon and then one in Australia and came back home to North Canterbury after that. Viticulture for me, I get to be outside in the vines, I get to make something, I get to work with my hands, I get to be creative and I get to problem solve and I get to be with people. Eventually I think I'd like to be a consultant and just travel around and go to other people's vineyards and tell them what they need to be doing. I'd also like to kind of have a mentoring role with upcoming women in the industry and maybe be a lecturer at one of the unis eventually. Being in North Canterbury the last year has felt like coming home to me. The community and the support I have here, I think we've got really interesting soil and climate, and the wines that we're making here are really interesting and I think underrated for how great they actually are. So this year was my third go at it, and each time I've gained just a sense of what I can actually achieve and the hard work that goes into what we're doing and working with these other people and getting to meet people just like me and trying to make a go of it.